Greetings Marines, FiOth here, and today I will be converting you over to the Church of the Rapid Responder. I really wanted to redo the responder because it is a gun that is top tier, that no one uses and everyone sleeps on. I don't know why, it's because it's so small, it's so like delicate and looks kinda, I don't know, like a backup plan. But the Rapid Responder, guys, is one of the best close quarters pistols you can use in the game. The damage output of this thing is incredible. It can destroy even ultras if you are contributing to the focus fire with the correct perks. For the purposes of this guide, I am not using my Phalanx handgun oriented build. This is supposed to work on pretty much everything, and I will be just showing it on my technician. Like, nothing will be changing its performance. It's gonna go from vanilla no mods to just how I want to run it now. We got a couple of things that really worked well for the responder, the couple last seasons, so I'm going to explain my thought process, what I put into here, and of course augmenting it with weapon mods will only make it that much better, so keep that in mind. So, the Rapid Responder is a riot gun, automatic fire, damage of 95 per pellet, reload speed of 1.8, max ammo of 195, stamina chance of 25, fire rate of 4.2, magazine capacity of 13, weak point damage 150, no handling, accuracy of 38, stability of 35, and damage fall off like hell. Well, it's a spread gun for very short distances, that is to be expected. Stars are 5% accuracy, plus 5% accuracy, plus 5% fire rate, and the last one states 1% stamina chance and fire rate on hit. The effect attacks stacks per projectile that hits and stacks up to 5 times. This effect resets on a reload, so this will actually increase the stamina chance and fire rate for up to 5% because you need 5 pellets to proc the whole thing. And when it comes to how many pellets this thing can fire, it is 8. So one shot that pretty much lands center mass already activated this for you, and you are reaping the benefits out of a magazine of 13. So biggest and best thing that the responder can do for itself is accept medium muzzles, and here I don't really have to say like anything, man. Get down to your knees, raise your hands up, sing to the Lord, assault break, and stop this puppy in. Assault break is best in class. There is no reason why you shouldn't use it. 25% fire rate, accuracy helps with your firing cone, and stability of course will make it that much more manageable. Then go for medium magazines. Here you would usually listen to me saying go either casket or composite spring, but the thing with the responder is that it fires really fast anyway, okay? And you want to make it as consistent as possible when it comes to what you will be doing in between the time when you have bullets in the thing. So go drum and just let it rip like this. The reload is non-existent. Like, you take the drums, extra reload speed when empty, and you just keep hammering them. It will be a very close quarters, very tight corridors, very cornery kind of usage with this thing. You do not want extended reload cycles to interfere with what you are dishing out. You want the damage to be coming out 100% of the time. Bigger magazine gives you an additional 2 shots. You're carrying more ammo. Well, okay, self-explanatory, and you have that crazy reload speed. If you adamantly have to go for the best possible fire rate from 5.2 to 6.2, you can choose spring, but it will take you a tad longer to empty and reload, and you lose 2 in the mag. For me, the responder is one of the few guns that generally really benefits from drum. Drum is very good on this, and I highly recommend you give it a go. Now, for small optics, this is not a weapon that you will be firing with any specific precision to anyone's head or over distances. What you want to do here is pull out as much damage as possible from every single pellet that will be landing squarely where you want it to, because you will be balls deep in the action. So I go micro dot on this. Accuracy for a better cone, effective range just to help it over the last couple of meters, and 10% damage for 10% fire rate deducted when standing still. You will not feel that 10% loss in fire rate because the fire rate is so high, but they're gonna feel the extra damage out of it. It's almost 10 extra damage per pellet for all the pellets included. With this kind of fire rate, very, very nice. So when everything is said and done, your cone is something like this. As you can see, we're getting 8 pellets. It will be firing this thing like this. That is with the benefits of microdot. If you're not using microdot, as you can see, and here the difference is kind of negligible. You don't really lose that much. If you take a spreadsheet and min-max everything, of course, you're gonna see differentiation in the numbers, but they're really, really small. And trust me, guys, this on a dock with a glow on from the steams, with the extra damage and every other kind of damage that you get from their team, insane output. And it is just your handgun slot. So if you want to pair a handgun with whatever for longer ranges, this will actually act as a small shotgun that you don't have to all the time reload, like the Mista, for example. Very, very powerful gun, a gun that very many people sleep on. I highly recommend you give it a spin. It is fantastic. It's rarely seen any usage in any of my streams from any of my peers. So I think you're gonna enjoy it and you're gonna be surprised. Just remember, you have to be in there, close, personal, hammering their faces. So, hope you like this one. Of course, it is the weekend and we will be bringing you lots of nice content. Sub, like, and share, hit the notification bell. And if you really want to help me out, consider Patreon or get a membership on the channel. It really helps a lot, and streamers have to eat as well. Until next time, we all stay frosty and always strive for perfection, Marines. Cheers.